Here we the hitman. Terrance.
This bout is scheduled for 8.
What a pleasure it is to be here. And after months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. Nice counter punch right up the middle. A straight right just misses. That right uppercut misses. Nice punch. That counter shot lands. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? This is not good news for Ricky Hatton. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them. More than happy.
Which one of these athletes is gonna be the first to go down? That jab doesn't find a home. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Hatton in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode. And there's the bell for round 2. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Ricky Hatton has been clipped. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Crawford is dazed. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Right now, not where he wants to be. Down goes the hitman. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
A shot from the gun.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Listen to me. Are you okay?
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Hatton in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to... Let's get it started in round 3. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Are we about to see Ricky Hatton go down? I thought we were going to see the finish there.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Hatton in that last round. And around. There's the bell for round 4. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nothing like a little taunting to get your opponent riled up. Incredible work rate. And he scores with the counter. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Well done with that counter shot. Swing and a miss with that left hook. Basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4. Give me your ball.
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. They say no one knows a fight.
The fight's over.
Back into the fray here in round 5. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Knocked down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at?
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Crawford's legs are all over the place. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Nice punch. fighters landing in these exchanges, judge is going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. When are we going to see a jab from these two? He just misses with that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Hatton in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they jump. There's the bell for round 6. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
No rest for the weary. They throw a shot, they get countered. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
You've got to be courageous when you're getting in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Quick punch scores. Those counter punches have to hurt. Can't score with that jab. Jab not finding its target. You know this. Whoa, wait a minute! Ricky Hatton right now not where he wants to be. Let's talk about Hatton in that last round. Well, there was... Here comes round 7. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This is not good news for Ricky Hatton. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work for defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. They've got to relax.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Well, if their intention is to anger the opponent, I think it's going to work. Nice counter punch right up the middle. This This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
That's lights out right there.
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, this is a very... And there's the bell for round 8. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Missing with that jab. Perfect punch. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. No surprise as we get a unanimous decision there.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. What a result.